I want to say briefly is that when I said, inshallah, the right to information law would be passed this year, I meant just that. Right now, as I speak, like the minority leader said, we were advised that once the life of a certain parliament lapses, whatever bill or bills were before that parliament ought to be relayed because a new parliament has come into being. And so, to assure you that per the calendar that we have sent to Parliament, it is in there that in the May to July session of this Parliament, the right to information bill shall be before them for debate and for passage. That is a given. It's non-negotiable. And so I want to use that occasion to using an Akan definition of democracy to say that passing the right to information cannot be a negotiable issue. You know, the Akan people say that democracy is called kabima minkebi amamu. That's the street definition of democracy, which literally would mean say, let me put it that way. If you must say, and I would always also say, we cannot be saying things on emptiness. We cannot be shouting hollow at one another. If we must say something, we must say something of substance. And saying something of substance means that we ought to have information to say so. So the very practice of democracy without the right to information, in my view, is an anomaly. And we are determined to correct that anomaly. Now, however, the accounts also say, they also call law amamre. Amamre is law. But properly speaking, mra is custom. Oman is the nation. So law, by Akan definition, is the custom of the nation. Now, as journalists, can we proudly say that the traditions that we espouse as journalists reflect our culture as a people, as a uniquely Ghanaian people, or we are simply copying blindly from all over? The Honorable Harun Ejisu made a point, and it is important, that I find it quite intriguing that there are newspapers that have been operating in this country for 10 years that have never quoted a source. All the time they say a source that does not want to be named or an anonymous source and so on. How could you be writing for 10 years based on anonymous sources? And we don't find that funny. So, whilst the right to information law would come into place, it is also important for us to be mindful of our responsibility towards one another. It is simply African not to injure people without just cause. It is African to respect elderly people and elderly statesmen. The fact that I am young and exuberant and I possess a pen and a paper should not give me the license to malign people just because we are in a regime called freedom of whatever, whether it's association or speech or whatever. So, in order for me not to fall foul of that which I accused the minority leader of, I would want to end my submission here, because that's exactly what I came to do, to give you an assurance that passing the right to information law is non-negotiable and would happen in this year, and that in the May to July session of Parliament, it will be before Parliament for debate and for passage. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.